in my face. Strength in my gait. Can you hear the gravel in my voice? I've aged. It's not possible. Yet, is there anything more mysterious than death? Life. Spaniards say the dead are always more alive than the day they were born. Every Spaniard knows this. That morning, if not, when those men lined us all on the hillside and killed us, killed me. I thought to myself, these men are Spaniards! Surely these men must know this as well. The school teacher was standing next to me, leaning on his wooden leg. And the two anarchists were standing next to him, singing a song I have heard the bandilleros sing before they enter La Plaza. A song they sing low to themselves before the bull is released. I died, it was darker than before. After I died, I turned my face up through the dirt which the young boy threw in my face, and I could see every word I'd ever thought to write. Every word I ever tied to my flesh for safekeeping. Every word took flight from me. Thousands of words like blackbirds, their purple underbellies reflecting the light. Stars, distant galaxies. I doubt we have met. I'm Federico Garcia Lorca, and I have been dead for... Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this was a wonderful dream. Did not Pedro de la Barco create such a dilemma for Sigismund? Still, what do you think?
A familiar dream. The trees are dreaming of their fruit. Limbs full of burden, full of promise, born in a secret breath.
Los árboles están soñando de su fruta. Miembros por completo de la carga, por completo de la promesa, llevada en una respiración secreta.
In the deep green marrow,
En el tultano de color verde oscuro,
in the deep earth swelling,
en la hinchazón profundo de la tierra,
a song creeps along the rim of the seed. Their aching meat trembles and sighs.
una canción se arrastra adelante del borde de la semilla. Su carne de dolor tiembla y suspira.
Their melody
Su melodía
is elegiac.
son elegiacos.
Their desire
Su deseo
stands
se
forever
coloca por siempre
on the echo of a
en
line,
el eco de una línea,
balanced on the edge of the world.
balanceado en el borde del mundo,
A precarious horizon,
un horizonte precario,
a familiar dream,
un sueño familiar,
a new kind of fruit,
una nueva clase de fruta,
whispering
susurro
in the
amanecer,
sleeping dawn.
durmiendo.
Heard you've been looking for me. We've not. On a particular hillside near a small brook, with two large boulders on either side. They mark a place where the water turns a bit. Seems to struggle uphill. Yes. It does not descend. Instead, it demands the earth give way. It has every right to demand this. A single drop of water has an ocean in its veins. Have not mountains been driven into the earth by this simple, single-minded persistence? Maybe not today, or a century, but a time will come when what little thing your hands have wrought will fail under the uncomplicated weight of a single drop of water, of what is true. Why are you searching for me? I've already told you, leave me in this field crying. My shout leaves a cypress shadow on the wings.
It opens. Se abre, verde, green, con los tintes del oro. Tesoro que está al acecho, levantamiento de los fantasmas en cumbres distantes.
With tints of gold, treasures lurking, phantoms rising on distant hilltops.
No hay necesidad de volver las frutas de su trabajo. Tardará una cierta hora.
There is little need to return to witness the fruits of your labor. The harvest will take some time, and the dead are patient.
Se abre por completo del desgargento y del gris de la memoria. Una danza angustiada.
Full of decay and the gray of memory. An anguished death.
Un susurro del
Moorish whisper.
Una canción de Andalucía.
An Andalusian song.
Conducido a través de la tierra como las raíces de un olivo.
Driven into the earth like the roots of an olive tree. Searching in the fallow season for a single drop of moisture.
Se abren tonalidades de la Granada, goteando en el amanecer sin luna.
Shades of pomegranate dripping on the moonless dawn.
Anticipando los dientes.
Anticipating teeth.
Anticipación de la carne.
Anticipating flesh.
Déjame
hear
gritaron una melodía. Una
a
sinfonía.
symphony
Lleno de la piedra y de la cepisa.
filled with stone and ledge.
No puedo ver hasta dónde las hostillaciones de la pala antes de que pegue la suciedad.
I cannot see how far the shovel swings before it strikes the dirt.
Porque my fingers me dejan considerar cómo corta la luna.
Let me see how it cuts the moon.
Como mi sangre iridiscente.
How my iridescent blood floats.
Ingrávidos
in the universe.
I prefer the weather vanes, where the cock crows the direction of the wind. He's not easy to ignore, and in truth, you will miss his irritating voice when it is silent. You know his phenomenon is intrinsic to his being, and like the moon, he cannot deny himself, even if he so desires. Why would you want him to do so? You could kill him. Yes. But we both know the cock who crows in your head is even more dangerous than the one who stares at you in the front yard.
Weather vane. In Toledo, it's not possible to tell which way the wind blows. No one is that good. If you must bury me in a weather vane.
No es posible decir qué manera sopla el viento. Nadie es así de bueno. Si debes enterrarme, entiérreme en una veleta.
In Ávila,
En Ávila,
the tops of the trees are dancing.
las tapas de árboles están bailando.
Their bare arms trembling like hesitant lovers,
Sus brazos pelados que tiemblan como amantes vacilantes.
naked,
Desnudo,
full of
lleno
fear.
de miedo.
If you must bury me,
Debes enterrarme.
bury me in a weather
Entiérreme
vane.
en una veleta.
In Sevilla,
Sevilla,
the women sigh.
las mujeres suspiran.
They feel the weight of ashes lifted
Sienten el peso de las cenizas elevándose
in a sea of metallic sunlight.
en un mar de luz del sol metálica.
If you must bury me,
Si debes
bury
enterrarme,
me in a weather
entiérreme
vane.
en una veleta.
In Granada, Federico spins and floats above the earth like a balloon untethered in the star-filled air of the carnival there.
Federico gira y flota sobre la tierra como un globo suelto en el aire lleno de estrellas de la feria del carnaval.
If you must bury me, bury me in a weather vane.
The poem is an undiscovered universe. The poem is each breath you take, enveloped in the fear of your last. The poem is a dialectic between the forces of irrationality and logic, between mystery and form, between craft and duende. The existence of one without the other leaves the tongue searching for its own taste. But, like Dionysus and Apollo, the necessary reality of the two is not without its difficulties. Raphael Rampon had no true desire to love me. Of course he did. We are always in the process of becoming who we are, even when we'd rather not.
Adentro
is not the thing that will
no
be.
es la cosa que será.
Inside is simply a moment,
Simplemente un momento,
not of its own
no
construction,
de su propia construcción.
an unconscious becoming,
Convertirse inconsciente.
a change of seasons, full of gray clouds rolling beneath a blue unhindered knee.
Un cambio de estaciones lleno de nubes grises que ruedan debajo de una necesidad sin impedimentos de azul.
A translucent negation
Una negación translucido
of
del
desire. Inside,
Adentro,
blood is pushing itself into her dark
la
country
sangre se está empujando en su país oscuro
of
de alas. A presionar piensa.
Inside has always been a whisper of the thing it will be.
Ha estado siempre un susurro de la cosa que será.
Shades of orange and hues of black
Tonalidades de la naranja y del negro.
lay like muslin across a kingdom of vein
Que
and
pone como
muscle
la muselina detrás del reino de vena y del músculo.
that remembers itself
Que
anew
sabes de nuevo.
with each pulse. Inside is an ever-pressing
Continuo.
now.
Seems so long ago now. I was a young man. My brother and my sisters would take our visitors up the steep walk to the Alhambra y la Generalife. Gypsies on the pathway, swimming in grooves dripping their faces. Hold out the twig cypress for you to take. They wanted to seduce you with your own future. Which is a very easy thing to do. Our visitors were embarrassed. Tourists are amused. And Granadinos are, as with most things, defiant. Even the smallest impossibilities. After the gypsies are gone, if you're still holding the cypress twig, it's difficult to tell which one is trembling. Cypress or your hand.
The cypress, it trembles.
En el albaicín.
In the Albaicín,
Usted debe buscar siempre el ciprés.
you should always look for the cypress.
En la sombra de la alhambra tiembla.
In the shadow of the Alhambra, it
Como
trembles.
cualquier cosa con sangre en el viejo cuarto del Moorish.
Like anything with blood in the old Moorish quarter.
En el albaicín.
In the Albaicín.
Usted debe susurrar un rezo en sus palmas.
You should whisper a prayer into your palms.
Entonces pongan en un cuento los surcos de su futuro.
Then lay a salve in the grooves of your future.
Antes de las mujeres gitanas, venga a traer a cabo hacia afuera las ramas para usted.
Before the gypsy women come and hold out branches for you.
Y destruyen qué pequeño sueño que te queda.
And destroy what little dream you have left.
En el albaicín.
In the Albaicín.
Usted debe seguir los tributarios llenos de piedra en el umbrales bajos.
You should follow stone-filled tributaries into shallow doorways.
A donde nació primero la canción.
Where the song was first born.
En la garganta
In the
de
throat
Artemis.
of Artemis.
Ahora,
Now,
susurrando,
whispering
la risa de los
in the
niños.
laughter of the children.
En el albaicín.
In the Albaicín.
Usted debe descansar de la subida.
You should rest from the climb when you reach the plaza of salvation.
Verdadero sus pies en la fuente.
And soothe your feet in the fountain
Donde los centavos
where the centavos have left their sad,
misterioso
mysterious,
historias de la lavanda.
lavender stories.
En el
In the
albaicín.
Albaicín,
Usted debe buscar caravanas rebosando con seda y aceite.
you should look for caravans brimming with silk and oil,
Algodón y muselina.
cotton, muslin,
Y debajo,
and beneath,
una promesa.
a promise
Recatado para el regalo
ransomed for the gift
de la época
of time
y del polvo.
and the
La
dust
recepción de Elvira.
of Elvira's welcome,
Arco infinito de su espalda.
the infinite arch of her back,
Resuelto
resolute
sobre la piedra seca y
above the
caliente.
dry, hot stone.
En el
In the
albaicín.
Albaicín,
Usted debe buscar
you
siempre
should always
el cipreso.
look for the cypress.
For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is an intrinsic value to the very makeup of the universe. This is true for everything except for the human animal. Did you know in the equation for desire you must use negative numbers? For what is to be done for a desire that cannot be fulfilled? For a song that cannot be sung? For a hunger that cannot be satiated? Do not bother to ask the wind or the moon or the ocean such silly questions. They will only laugh at you. If you ask me, I will say, under the shuddering stare of the oil lamp, the Morris skirt trembles between her collared thighs. Did you think death could rob me of such a thing? No, my friend. Not even death.
It is the silk that rustles,
Es la seda que crujen con sus muslos.
not her thighs.
Usted sueña con ello.
You dream of them,
Revoleando alrededor.
flitting about,
Una explosión que destella del dernal del oro y del cobre.
a gleaming burst of gold and copper,
Debajo de un mar ligero de hojas.
flits beneath a light sea of sheets,
Un olor ligero de la lluvia.
a light sense of rain woven through the sweltering breeze.
Es la seda que
It
cruje.
is the silk that rustles
Cruces en sus pies en ondas.
and gathers at her feet in tiny waves.
Usted ve cómo forman, como venir juntos de los ejércitos, marchando a través del terreno de su carne.
How they form, gathering armies, marching across the terrain of her flesh for the theater of my desire.
Usted ve
See how
como todo desaparece
it all
en la
disappears.
grieta de sus
The
muslos
crevice of her thighs
y es
is
renacido.
full.
Por supuesto,
Of course,
usted se acuerda del
you may
momento
remember the
de
moment
realización,
you first realized
una cierta clase de muerte.
a certain kind of death
Es
is
inevitable.
inevitable.
I believe I've aged so well.
working on this project and making it larger, so maybe at the end of the semester, you all can come and see it in the studio. Maybe we'll see. Thank you.